Jiraiya and Tsunade are secretly Naruto's grandparents. Hello everybody, Boruto's plot is going absolutely wild at the moment with numerous discoveries, new concepts, and now new types of villains looming on the horizon. Despite all the chaos that is defining Boruto Naruto Next Generations at the moment, and the new mysteries being seeded and hinted at, there are still past mysteries from before Boruto's era that have yet to be elaborated upon. It's possible that Masashi Kishimoto might have forgotten about some of these plot threads he meant to expand on over the years, but it is more likely that he is simply waiting for the right time to revisit some of these ideas and theories he's planted in fans' minds years ago. One of these theories that has been a fan favorite and still lives strong is the idea that Jiraiya and Tsunade are the parents of Minato, the fourth Hokage, otherwise known by his moniker as the Yellow Flash, effectively making them Naruto's grandparents on his father's side as well. Not only has this theory never been disproven, it actually seems to be further hinted at as the years pass. In Boruto Naruto Next Generations, and by extension the Naruto franchise as a whole, family is an incredibly strong recurring theme. Almost all characters have had their familial pasts exposed, or at least somewhat touched upon, even a lot of secondary heroes, villains, and minor characters that appear during filler events. Despite this constantly being hammered onto viewers, there are some very important characters that have still not had a bit of light shed upon their true origins. One of these major characters with a mysterious origin is Rock Lee, which we had discussed in a previous video, and a more commonly focused one is Minato Namikaze, Naruto's father and the fourth Hokage of Konoha. It is entirely possible that we have seen all that we will of Minato, Jiraiya, and Tsunade, and that Kishimoto is ready to leave them in the past. However, we at the Divine Sage believe that this is a plot thread that will still be explored due to those strong themes of family currently in play, in addition to the new focus on Jiraiya, and more so his clone Koji Kashin. In today's video at the Divine Sage, we are going to further explore the popular theory that Jiraiya and Tsunade are Minato Namikaze's parents, and therefore Naruto Uzumaki's grandparents, in addition to elaborating on what this revelation could still mean for the plot of Boruto Naruto Next Generations all these years later. Before we get going on this discussion at hand, don't forget to leave us a like on this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment the keyword Namikaze in lieu of the last name that Minato and Jiraiya likely shared for a chance at winning our giveaway. Reasons why Jiraiya and Tsunade are likely Naruto's grandparents. There are many similarities between Jiraiya, Minato Namikaze, and Naruto Uzumaki that have been inherited by our current star Boruto. They have similar techniques, such as mastery of the incredibly difficult technique Rasengan, which is seeming lately to be a move that is most easily learned by people in Minato's bloodline. It's true that we've seen Kakashi Hatake, Konohamaru, and Koji Kashin also use the Rasengan, as well as a similar move used by the original Asura, whom Naruto is the reincarnation of, but in Asura's case, that is because he is the progenitor of the bloodline. Whereas Koji Kashin is a clone of Jiraiya, which enables him to do a Rasengan along with other techniques of his. In Kakashi's case, he uses his Sharingan to be able to copy the technique, as these types of feats are what have earned him the nickname of Copycat Ninja. But he still seems to not be proficient enough to use the technique in battle, as it is known for being incredibly hard to master in its requirement of chakra control. He instead uses Raikiri, otherwise known as Chidori, Sasuke's signature technique, which was literally invented as a failed Rasengan that is easier to perform. Konohamaru is a special case, and he shares many similarities with Naruto himself otherwise, so there could be some elaboration further there in the plot. Aside from Rasengan, Jiraiya, Minato, and Naruto all have a similar spiky shape of hair that seems to be their natural style, of course, until Naruto gets a clean cut in lieu of the film Naruto the Last and the Boruto series. It would make a lot of sense that Minato is blonde because he received that hair color from Tsunade, yet maintained the shape of his father's hair. There are times that we see Minato conversing with Jiraiya and Tsunade in flashbacks, and the three almost look like a happy family together. Jiraiya and Tsunade also do seem to have an unsung romance. At least, we see that Jiraiya clearly has feelings for her, and that she appears to reciprocate those feelings once she realizes it's too late for her to ever see him again. It is entirely possible that Jiraiya and Tsunade could have had a falling out after the birth of Minato, or his death, or simply have never actually became an official couple despite bearing a child together and having feelings for each other. What this means means for Boruto. Boruto, Naruto Next Generations is all about family. The subject of family has always been important in the franchise, but now it's really hitting a peak. If Naruto or Boruto were to ever inquire about the deeper roots of their family tree, it could make for a nice break from the drama of current events and likewise open other doors for the series. If this revelation comes to pass, perhaps it could make for a touching moment when a reanimated Jiraiya finally gets to meet his great-grandson and great-granddaughter, or finally gets to obtain closure in his relationship with Tsunade and Naruto. Well, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to leave us a like, subscribe, and comment Namikaze for a chance to win our giveaway.